Hello, hello, hello. Estamos en México. So this is the story of my friend here. Story of my friend here. We're gonna call him Peter for the sake of the video, as I was talking about in the last video. And I want to kind of continue the story here because I kind of almost died 2 days ago, as crazy as it sounds. And some of this screen here of mine, I don't know what that is. Kind of moving. It's on my eye now. Anyway, this kind of story here is really interesting. So Peter invited me to his house, as y'all know in the last video. I'm over at his house, and he's explaining to me the property he's built. It's a beautiful property. I have pictures and everything. But glass here. At the end of the day, man, I'll admit, I need this. We were in the hood, and he was explaining it to me. He said, "Man, I love just being around poor people because poor people are just so much more authentic than rich people." Mind you, this is a rich guy talking to me. This guy's portfolio could probably, well, he has before. He's rented out like a quarter of the city and paraded it with motorcycles before. So he's got some amount of social richness, net worth richness, and he's an older, kind of retired esque individual. So money comes at that age. Anyway, he's showing me around the house and a few different things. He gets me some sparkling water. He's just, you know, showing me all this different kindness and whatnot. We're sitting outside and we're talking and whatnot. And at the end of it, I guess you could say she's more of his assistant or something like that. She lives in the house, but also her sister lives in the separate house that's literally in viewing distance. And we're talking, and at the end of it, he's like, "Hey, do you want some lentils?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure thing. Sounds good." They're feeding me, they're providing me drinks and everything, and just, I mean, when America talks about Southern hospitality, this was that times 10. I've been at houses in the South, living in Georgia, where you go into the house and Mama made biscuits, whatever it may be, and she's got fried chicken or something there that you can just enjoy and eat. And man, oh man, it was this times 10. Where they're feeding me meals, they're giving me sparkling water. We're having conversation. It's all good. And as I'm eating the lentils, I just feel like a scratch in my throat. I'm like, dang it! I swear I'm allergic to lentils. I'm pretty sure. So I just continue to eat it. I keep on having this allergic reaction that I'm messing up with. I'm like, okay, surely, but I have my EpiPen around on me. I check my backpack and I don't have it at all. And I'm just like, dang it. Ain't no way this is the way I go out on some doggone lentils. I'm like, this is so stupid. And the worst part is, you know, this goes into how bad my character is, and I need to work on it. But I'm the type of person you could give me like a bowl of let's say I were lactose intolerant. You can give me a bowl of milk and I'll drink it all and I won't say anything. I'll say thank you because instead of saying I have allergies and I can't drink it, I'd rather eat all the food and show a sign of gratitude. It's like, I don't know, something about eating all your food is just, especially in Mexico, something I've been learning. And I really just wanted to eat all the food. I'm like, man, like, I was saying more than just grace at that dinner table. I'm talking about, Lord, deliver me out of Egypt. It was rough, man. It was so bad. This was so terrible. Like, for the worst point it got, I was like, "Oh, is there a bathroom?" And you could tell like I could barely talk to some effect. My voice, my mouth was watering and with saliva as if I was going to throw up. But at the same time, I was feeling sick and ill, and it was like the worst allergic reaction I've had in like years. And I'm like, dang it, no EpiPen. This is like the third time I literally nearly die in Mexico all alone. Like, got two other stories I want to go into, but don't have the time to. And I'm just like, dang it. And I'm in the bathroom. I'm using the restroom. I'm washing my hands. I literally don't do this. I literally take Peter's mouthwash and I like douse it down. I drink some of it, like I cleanse my mouth with it, and then I'm drinking the faucet water, which you shouldn't even be drinking the general water in Mexico in the first place. And it quelled some of it away. I'm like, oh my gosh, goodness gracious. And it got better over time and it stops getting worse because I had finished all my food. I'm like, man, I'm never eating lentils again. So that's sort of the story of I almost died there. What's more important and what I actually wanted to get to today was just the kindness that was showed to me through the people of the church while I was over there. I go over to their house, Peter's house, with the purpose of meeting or just seeing like the church in general, seeing how it was. And it was a very poor, small church. I mean, maybe the size of this room here. My house actually is not my house, but the house I'm renting out of, living out of right now. It's larger than the church. It's crazy to think about, man. They have so little, but have so much on their faces. And one of the brothers comes over. He greets me, only speaks Spanish. And this is crazy, man. The fact that I'm meeting this church right now at a level where I can actually understand enough Spanish to have at least a conversation, make some jokes, and understand what you're saying, but still not be like, soy mexicano. It's amazing that out of all the times it's happening is now. So he comes over, he's showing me all these different things. And I have pictures of the church and everything. And he's just showing me around. And it reminds me so much of El Salvador and what they had. So he's like, yeah, man, we're inviting you over to service tomorrow. We'll see you there and all that good stuff. We're leaving. Ben even helps me out even more. He lets me just chill out at the house. He's got like chocolate covered raisins or, some candy I've never tried before. Tastes pretty good. And anyway, he's taking me to the bus stop since he's also wanting to help me out with the bus. Ben just wants to help me out, man. And he's done nothing but that. And, oh man, love the guy. Always praying for him. And as Peter's showing me all these different things, right? I just keep on flipping names, man, but never using his real name. Ben, Peter, John, whatever the case may be. So Pedro's, showing me all these different things with the bus, and he's showing me kind of how it works. And as he's showing me all these different things, he takes me over to the bus stop, and it's like 9 o'clock at night. Man, this is how nice the city of Mexico is, man. Like the temptation to ditch everything, run into the jungle in here or in the mountains of El Salvador and just live life there quietly. Listen, man, as long as I got a roof over my head, my health is good, and I have my friends with me, it's like, man, life is looking pretty good. Anyway, brings me over to the bus station, and John showing me all this different stuff at the bus station. And his assistant's there, her mother's there as well. She's a hilarious grandmother, man. She speaks like no English, and the very little English that she does say is, God bless her heart. Pretty vulgar, but she's still working on it. Anyway, we're at the bus stop, and like the dogs are following us. And there's this one particular dog that's been following me for a little bit, and he's like no uh, you know no joke or not trying to be funny or everything, but like he just has the bigger balls of like any other dog in the neighborhood, literally, figuratively, analogistically speaking, all that different stuff. And he's like beat up on the face. He's gosh darn got like a scar that like you saw from Teen Titans when Slade had that or something like that. I don't know, man. And so he's just like this. He's just this. He's he's a bad dog, man. I'll give it up. There's this other dog that's always barking and running towards other people, and he's all bark, no bite. And the other dog is probably more bite than bark, but he doesn't bark. They're all playful. They're all around me. But like when I first saw him, they were like, "Gosh darn, trying to kill me." And once they saw that I was over with my friend John, they're like, "Oh, this guy's cool." Anyway, there's this. This is so authentic, man. This is so Mexican and authentic. There's like this tricycle bike, and it's kind of cycling through the streets, and you can hear them. They're like helado con agua, con plátano, con Nutella, con chocolate. Sí, sí, rico, rico, dulce, dulce. Is one of these classic things that you see in Mexico where people are just selling these things. It's two guys on like a pretty big tricycle bike, and they're selling like these shaved ice items. Didn't know what it was, and they're offering me shaved ice and everything. And I'm like, I'm not so sure if I can take it on the bus. They're like, oh, just take it, just take it. I'm like, okay, thank you, thank you. And they got me a banana Nutella chocolate ice, shaved ice. It was delicious. I was so appreciative of it. And they were like, wait, but no, you can't really take any food or items on the bus. I'm like, oh man, really? So I get on the bus. It's so crazy, man. All my cards decline. Like all 50 of them decline. The ones that I normally use. So I think it's just the machine. It's not me. They decline. And the guy has already let me on with food. And he's just like, all right, just pass, just pass. It's whatever. So he lets me get on the bus for free. He lets me get on the bus with food, and he's taking me all the way down to the center of the town. I'm like, oh my gosh, this guy's so nice. The dog hops on the bus. I got to pull the dog off, hop on the bus, and that ends my day. And it was just like beautiful Saturday, man. Like genuinely seeing how people who can have so little compared to others, yet give so much. And so the other thing I wanted to show was this Sunday as well. I'm still working on it. Anyway, this Sunday I go to church. I see my friend Pedro there. People at the church. We have service. It was amazing. Talking with some of the brothers. They're feeding me chicken neck and and chicken breasts and tacos and the fresh jalapenos and chilies that are grown fresh off the branches and the plants there. They're spicy as ever. And eating the tacos and the corn chips were the best corn chips I've ever had in my entire life. They were out of this world. And they're just showing love and community to me, man. It was amazing. Even afterwards, one of the older couples wanted to send me over to the grocery store to help out with my bus card to get that situated. One of the guys gave me his bus card, so nice of him, and they were like, "Yeah, man, we'll see you next week." And it was like 6 o'clock coming out of John's house here, and I'm going to the bus, and they're still at the church. Now, me and John had kicked back at his house, and we were just talking for hours and hours and hours. One thing's for sure, man. Thank God I'm not trying to brag or say I'm a good listener, but I'm good enough to where I can have a 4 hour conversation with somebody with just me barely saying anything, but having a listening ear so much so that I can ask the right questions and have him expand on something. It's like that was literally my entire goal. I'm like, how can I get this man to say as much as possible? Because in all of it, like some diamond in the rough of wisdom is going to be there that maybe I can use. He's talking about America. He's talking about how he crossed the border of Venezuela illegally and how he doesn't really like Venezuela as much. Guatemala, he's been at a bar. He's seen the guy get shot in the head straight in front of him. The guy walked out and then didn't get convicted of the crime. Entire people group of Haiti invading and intervening, combining the words, intervening, right? The people of Guatemala, things in Honduras that he's seen, and other parts of Mexico where he's been at. His daughter knows Morgan Freeman. The time he met an NBA basketball player in the San Antonio Spurs out in Oaxaca, Mexico, or something like that in the 1980s and 90s, and all these different stories, man. Golly, I wish I could recount everything. And it's like it's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous that this guy's landed in my life, and I'm going to, with every ounce of power that I have, show the same kindness he has to me, to others, to him. Pray for him, care for him, reach out to him. Oh, yeah, it's hot. Love on him and the others and the people of the church, man, because it's been amazing. It really has. So this has basically been the video of what happened Sunday. I almost died Saturday. It's ridiculous, man. Thank God I'm alive. Now I have all my EpiPens with me. Like I don't go anywhere without it. It's so weird because I haven't had any allergic reactions in my life as bad as that. And I've never used my EpiPen, but if there was one time I almost had to use it, but didn't have to, thank the Lord, it was 2 days ago. And so life is strange, brother. Life is strange. Anyway, we're going out to the grocery store. I know how the bus system works, so I'm taking the bus, going to a local taqueria. After that, we can go ahead and go to the grocery store. Lord willing, I'll play some soccer tonight and just enjoy tonight, man. Worked on the business, did some interviews. It's going well. Met with Caleb. If you know, you know. It's been a beautiful day, brother. And with that being said, I will catch y'all sometime later. With that being said, I also wanted to show some soccer stuff. Oh, not me showing y'all my messy kitchen now. ¿Está bien? Sí, claro que sí. Creo que sí. ¿Estamos bien? Sí, sí, sí. Ay, ay, ay. Let me show y'all some stuff I've been working with soccer. We out here for real. Más o menos, más o menos. We still working on it. My foot is literally like broken. My back, I've been literally having trouble walking for the past few days. I don't know what's going on. So I've been like out of commission and it's pretty bad. So I hope I can get back to playing soccer, especially before I leave Mexico, man. I'm trying to play like I'm I'm not, but like I'm prime Neymar or something like that, man. Screw Ronaldinho or Ronaldo or anything like that. I'm out here like I'm prime Neymar, man. I am Brazilian at heart, probably. But anyway, we'll catch y'all later. Thanks so much for just another day. God is good. Remember that you're blessed. Show some kindness to somebody in a new way, especially in the way that these Mexicans have, man. It's like, man, life is so good when you go to like the hood or like a village. It was a village, man. It's amazing. It's amazing. I'm not gonna hold it for too long. We're out. Nos vemos.